What's up, guys? So we've got another unboxing today. This is a fully Hasbro unboxing. I had a little trip to Walmart today, and I crazy finds. Really, I wasn't expecting it at all. First of all, Reaper Incendio, Hell's Reaper, same thing. I've been trying to find this bay forever. Ever since, the, it was shown, I've been wanting it so badly, and it might be my favorite looking CX bay so far. And yeah, I found it in Walmart today. If you're in Canada, check your local Walmart, okay? Because they had just about everything. They had Hell's Hammer. They got the green Wizard Arc, or the green Wizard Rod. They had the Drop Attack battle set. They had all the CX bays that are out right now, like Brave, Arc, Reaper, Perseus. Like they had some of the new recolors for like Drawn Brave. Like just about everything. They had Black Shell. Like it was stacked, man. And I'll tell you this too. It might not be on the actual shelves, like the, where they kind of hook onto here. Like they might not be on like hanging, because all of these were on the actual display, like this setup cardboard display for specifically Beyblade X. So if you're looking on the shelves and you don't see the stuff, then check if they have a display, because they just might have, this stuff. But anyways, so Hell's Reaper on turn 470 kick and the battle set. I also picked up another Wizard Arc because, as you know, if you didn't know, my 455 on my original Wizard Arc is extremely loose, and so I'm hoping that this one I get lucky and I get a better one that actually holds onto the bit. And if it is good, then I'll replace my old one, my original Wizard Arc, with this new 455. But anyways, we might as well open this one first. One interesting thing I'm noticing is that it gave me 2 lock chips for this one. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, because this one doesn't have a lock chip there. So I might get 2 Hell's Reaper lock chips, which is odd. But anyways, so yeah, let's start with Wizard Arc, which I've already done an unboxing of, but just wanted to hopefully see if we can get a better 455 ratchet. That would be the hope here. And yeah, let's see. Let me get my knife. So I've been really excited for this stuff, though, because especially Hell's Reaper has been sold out on every import site, Bays and Bricks, Mall of Toys. Let's see. Moment of truth. Wait, what? Oh, that wasn't in properly. Oh, what? No way. Okay. Okay, that's really weird. Dude, what is with these 455 ratchets, man? There's something wrong with all of them. This one's better than my original, but every time I push this in, it comes out like that. But when it is in, it does hold on to it properly. Like it's not popping out or anything, and you can hear like it is grabbing onto it. This is a flaw with 455 ratchets. There's always something wrong with them from my own experience. Either this part coming out or them being loose, but I think this is fixable if I just super glue this back in. So it's okay. I mean, it's not It shouldn't be like that, but I'll take it over my loose 455, which doesn't even hold on to some ratchets. But yeah, Wizard Arc and Arc Wizard, Hasbro and TT, identical quality. It doesn't matter which one you get, really. But yeah, so this is Wizard Arc on 455 low orb. So yeah, not much to say here. I've already shown this one on the channel. What I'm really excited about is Reaper Incendio. So like I said, I've been trying to find this one forever. Every site has been sold out. So being able to find it just on its own means I don't have to spend $100 on a full set. As much as I like the colors in that set, I prefer just having the original bays over the recolors, even if it is nice to have multiple parts. So yeah, this is, and I don't know if it's supposed to come with 2 lock chips. That might be a mistake, but either way, really excited to have this in my collection. So this is the bit and ratchet. So comes with a black and dark red 470. Not the most exciting part, but I do really like the colors on this bay. The kind of really dark sort of crimson red looks really good, and the black too. And then this also comes with Kick, which is like Taper, but with Hexa as well. To be honest, I really hate the name Kick. I don't really think it makes any sense. I think marketing-wise, they were trying to say like it, because of the hex, like the hexa shape to it, it's supposed to kick off the wall. It's not going to do that. They should have called it Hexa Taper. I think Hexa Taper sounds really cool, and that's exactly what it is. It's hexagonal, whatever, and it's a mix of hexa and taper. Hexa Taper. If it was high taper, you know, it's a taller taper, high taper. And so I think Kick is such a dumb name, but that's just my opinion. I think Kick sounds really dumb, just for the shape that it is. I think they could have saved that for a cooler blade. And yeah, I think they gave me 2 lock chips. I don't know why, but okay. That's probably a misprint or some kind of error, but I have two Reaper lock chips now. But yeah, take a look at this main blade. Wow, super aggressive, very thin, but I love the shape of it. Super close to Hellscythe. This also comes with the turn assist blade, so you can pop this centerpiece out. So you can see these kind of blades are faced downwards right now, and then but you can flip it so that it's kind of like this, so that it's smoother on the bottom. I'm not really sure what way I would prefer to have it. Maybe more aggressive, I'd say. That kind of makes sense to me. But I just want to make sure this is in properly. This is my first time with this assist blade. Okay, it just snaps in. But that's the turn blade. I like the sort of pink coloring to it. Again, if you want the code, there you go. Same with Arc Wizard. That's a little QR code thing for the game. I don't play it, so I don't really care. I'll probably end up removing it. But yeah, so let's see. This is turn and then lock chip. So that's the full HellsReaper blade with turn. Have it on the aggressive mode right now, but you can switch it so that it's a little more defense, maybe more stamina to it. And then this is on 470 and Kick. So really love the colors on this one. This is probably my favorite looking CX Bay. I just absolutely love the colors on it and the design as well, like the lock chip especially. Again, 2 lock chips. I think that was an error. But either way, I mean, I'm not complaining to have an extra one, but yes, I don't even know if I mentioned it when, we started the video, but also Drop Attack Battle Set was also there. So this is with the new stadium, with like the ramps and stuff. Also comes with Hover Wyvern, which I've seen some crazy stuff online. Hits like extremely hard, and then Impact Drake is always nice to have another one. So yeah, 960 low rush for impact, and then Hover comes with 385 and Needle. Needle's an odd choice, but 385, nice to have a reprint of. So let's get into this and see what we got. But yeah, all this was at Walmart. Like, maybe EB Games, like GameStop would have it, but I'm not sure. So there's the stadium. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And let's take a look at the bays first, because that's kind of what we're really here for. Or at least I am. Clips are with Impact. And let's take a look at Hover first. So we got like a neon yellow needle here. Colors are fine. I don't really have much of an opinion on them. And then this is 385. I wonder if this one has the same issue as my 455. I doubt it. No, this one's fine. So yeah, the 455, I'm gonna just probably end up super gluing so that that little centerpiece doesn't come out. I don't know what the issue with them is, man, but I haven't seen other people have as many issues with it as I have. And then here's Hover Wyvern. Look at the shape on that. I mean, that is a crazy, crazy aggressive shape. Like just massive 2 blades, even kind of oval shape too. Like, yeah, this one's gonna hit really hard. That's the motif for the lock chip, or just bit chip thing. Looks pretty cool. So, oh yeah, there's the code, by the way, if you want to use that. But this is Hover Wyvern on 385 needle. That's what it looks like all together. Some interesting parts on this one. I'm sure I'll be customizing it. Maybe I'll even have like a video out for it too. I want to maybe do more combo videos, but yeah. So, and then Impact Drake, which we don't really have to go over. I'll take it out of the package and show it, but I've done an unboxing for Impact before. So, low rush. 960. Never hurts to have another 960 as well. Or Impact. All good parts with Impact Drake. So, that's why I highly recommend this set. So, there's the Impact Drake blade. And this is 960 low rush. So, yeah. Does it look off to you? Maybe that's just the camera. Maybe not. Anyways, so yeah. Hover Wyvern, Impact Drake. And then it comes with 2 launchers. You can throw these out. I don't know. I don't recommend them. I think you should always go for winder or string launcher. But anyways, this is the stadium. I'll have a closer view on it in a second. But flip around the shield here, and then these little clips go in like that. Actually, before I do that, I should probably show what the stadium looks like just as is. So 3 pockets this time in the front. They're very small. Like, for comparison, here's impact. That's like it fits one per, you know, slot. And then there's also these 2 at the back, which are kind of like the 3-player stadium in a way. I don't know how the point system works for this stadium. And then you can also see that this rail, it goes up and then it comes off here. I'm sure you've already heard in other people's videos, but the rail is part of the actual shape. You can see it here especially. So it's not like a separate piece, which means it's more prone to being damaged. I don't know if I'll be using it enough to where it'll get to the point where it gets extremely damaged, but just something to point out that they definitely should have not done that. They should have done just its own rail. But it is what it is. I'm still interested to try at the stadium. Oh man, this one does not want to go in. There we go. All right, well, that's what it looks like with the shield on. Now, let's do a test launch here. So we've got, let me get my launcher here. Hang on. All right, launcher. Let's test out Impact Drake. All right, well, it did the thing. It went up on the rail. I wonder if I can zoom in so you can see a little better. It's kind of hard at the angle I'm recording at to see. So it's definitely easier to see in person, but try it again. Okay, that's definitely going to happen a lot. Another thing to mention is that there's 2 inner ridges. There's one here, and then there's one here that it comes off of and onto the rail. It's an odd choice. I think it's so that it helps it build up speed to climb the rail. I'm really not sure. But I have a feeling it's going to get stuck. This is definitely a much more, like, the material they used for the stadium is slightly different than the one they used on the Hasbro, like, standard stadium or even the TT stadium. It's slightly more grippy, and you can tell just from how Impact is performing. Like, it's almost acting more like Rubber Excel than, and it's losing stamina faster. So, yeah, but yeah, let's test out Hover Wyvern. One thing I've noticed, this one's very balanced. Oh, and it really hurts to grab. Okay, so if you're grabbing it, grab it from the bottom. Let's try a test battle. Let's just do Impact and Hover. Oh. Okay. Let's do that again. Ooh. Okay. Little burst and knockout there. Yeah, I'm interested to test out the stadium. Let's try our new HellsReaper or Reaper Incendio. Okay, as much as I like the stadium, let's do some test launches in the standard stadium. Okay. Reaper Incendio, HellsReaper. Let's see what it's like. Pretty standard stuff, not much to say. I think kick is going to be slightly better than taper, though, if you ask me. And I mainly think that because I'm noticing it's catching on the inner ridge and not just kind of glazing over it like Taper does, which means it's easier to get to the extreme line and possibly KO. I also think it's going to have good stamina too. So, I don't know. I think Kick is going to be pretty solid. Like a mix of... less a mix of Taper and Hexa and more like Taper and Flat, I feel like. But, yeah, let's try Hover Wyvern. Yeah, super stable. Oh my god. Dude. I think Hasbro made a weapon. Okay, let's try Hover versus Impact. Okay, I don't think 385 or Needle is doing Hover any favors here, but yeah. I think that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, new stadium I'm gonna mess around with. It's just kind of a fun gimmick stadium. I know some people don't like the gimmick stadiums, but I think that's kind of what I like most about Hasbro, is that they're willing to, you know, kind of take risks and I don't know, make the X system a little more interesting. And I'm interested to see what they do next, because I'm sure at some point this, you know, oval shape where they always come around on the top is not going to stay like that. They're going to have a bunch of different kind of rails, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's it. So HellsReaper, Hover Wyvern, Impact Drake, and my second Wizard Arc, plus the stadium. Thank you guys for watching. I will have videos with at least HellsReaper, so yeah. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching.